Good morning, good afternoon, or good night. My name is Bria, and today I'll be reading The Barracoon, The Story of the Last Black Cargo by Zora Neale Hurston. Chapter 2. The King Arrives. The next day, about noon, I was again at Casulla's gate. I brought a gift this time, a basket of Georgia peaches. He received me kindly and began to eat the peaches at once. Mary and Martha, the twin daughters of his granddaughter, wandered up to the steps. The old man's love of these children was quite evident. With glad eyes he selected 4 of the finest peaches and handed 2 to each little girl. He scolded them on off to play with affectionate abuse. When they were gone, he looked lovingly after them and pointed to a clump of sugar cane in the garden. "See dat cane?" he asked. I nodded that I did. "Well, I plant dat cane. 'Tain't much, but I grow dat so when Martha and Mary come to see me, say, 'Grandpa, I want to see some cane,' I go cut and give 'em." There's a large peach tree in the yard that bears small but delicious clingstone peaches. They were beginning to ripen. The old man gave me 1 or 2 and put away 1 for each of the twins. I was shown all over the gardens. Casulla was genial, but not one word about himself fell from his lips. So I went away and came again the following day. I brought another gift, a box of bee brand insect powder to burn in the house to drive out all the mosquitoes. He was in a vocal mood and could scarcely wait until I set the powder burning to talk about his Afika. So we settled on the porch and he talked. I reminded him that he had been telling me about the chief's losing a wife under such unfortunate circumstances and about his grandfather's compound. "I don't forgetty nothing. I remember everything since de 5-year-old. Yeah, my grandpa, he a officer of the king. He be with the king everywhere he go, you understand me? Therefore you understand me. One man he kill a leopard. Well, the king don't care about he kill a leopard, but the law say that when a man kill a leopard, he got to bring it to the king. The king don't want to take the beast away from the man what kill it. You understand me? But he got to the big hairs that grow round the mouth. They very poison, and the king don't want none the people to get killed. Some men's they wicked, you understand me, and they take hit the hairs and make the poison. Therefore, the king say when any man killed a leopard, he got to cover the head so no woman can see it and bring the leopard to the king. Then the drums go beat and call the all brave chiefs come discuss this leopard that been killed. The king he keep the head, the liver, the gall, the skin, that always belong to the king. It all make different medicine. All the body he dried and make more medicine too. But some tribe make fetish and eat the flesh, so they eat the medicine. Therefore, when a man kill the leopard and take the hairs before he let the king know he killed the leopard, they kill that man. He a wicked man. One man, he killed a leopard. He covered the head and tied the body to a tree, tied by the feet to a pole so that it could be carried. Well, the king call all the chiefs and they come looky. They take off the cover from the head and the king look at the hairs. He see 1 hair it gone from the hole in the face where it grow. All the chief they looky too. They see the hair and there, so they call the man. The king say, "Well, you kill this beast?" The man say, "Yeah, I kill him." "How you kill this leopard?" "With the spear I kill him." "Did you touch the head?" "No, I don't touch the head at all. I only a common man and I know the head belong to the king, so I don't touch it." The king looky at the head and looky at the man. He say, "How is it this beast got the hole for the hair but not 1 there? Tell me where the hair is. I see where it pull out. Who is it that you want to kill?" The man say, "I don't want killing nobody. I ain't touchy the hair. That's the truth. If I touchy the hair, let it CBD. That is, may I be turned over to the executioner." In CBD meaning being the name of the executioner. Well, they search the man and find the hair, then they try him all day. They talk palaver, so next day they find him guilty, so they say he got to die. He a wicked man, what expect to kill somebody with the hair. Therefore, you understand me, they tie him by the left foot and wait for Ako Usan, King's Day or Great Day, all executions being saved for this day, though a few are executed on the Queen's Day. Then they take him to the place of sacrifice. The king come with his seat, and all chiefs bring their stool too. They seated themselves, and they drum the beat. It speak with the voice of the king. Then three in CBD come in the place and dance. One have a mouthpiece that rattle. He shake the mouthpiece that rattle. He shake the mouthpiece and sing. What he sing, Cujo gon' tell you. On a great day like this, we kill the one that is evil. On a day like this, we kill the bad one. Who would command the poison one from the leopard to kill us? On a great day like this, we kill him. Who would kill the innocent? He danced some more with the drum, and the other two dancey with him. Then he sings some more. A great knife that eats no blood but human blood. Let it kill him. It a great knife, it feed the earth. A great knife that eats no other blood but human blood. They dances some more. When the king make the sign, they dance up to the man where he tied at, and with one lick chop the head off. The head fall to the ground, and the mouth works so it open and shut many times. But quick, they put a piece of stick from the banana tree in the mouth. Then they can open the jaw when they get it ready. If they don't do that, then the jaw close and they can't get it open no more. The body of the man they bury in the ground. The head they put in the sacrifice place with the other heads. The king go back to his village, but the chief have court every day. All day somebody say to him, "This man touched my wife. This man commit adultery." Everything be done open there. Not so many secrets. When a man kills somebody there, he be tried open, and all the boys and men in the village hear the trial. I don't know how come he done it, but one man killing and murder one with the spear. So they arrested that man and tie his hands with palm cord. Then they pick up the dead man and carry him to the public square, the marketplace, you understand? They send the message by the drum to king in the village where he at to come set on the trial and decide the case. In Afiki, you understand? If somebody steal or commit adultery, the chief of the village he try him. But if a man kill someone, then they send for the king and he come inside the case. Therefore, when this man spear the other one through the breast, they send word for the king to come. The old folks, you understand me, they wise ones, they go out in the woods and get the leaves. They know which ones and mashi the leaves with water. Then they paint the dead man all over with this, so he don't spoil till the king come. Maybe the king don't get there till next day. When the king come, my grandfather come with him. Before anybody see the king, we know he is almost there because we hear the drum. When a little chief travel, he go quiet, but when the king go any place, you understand me, the drum go before to let people know the king come. That night everybody sit up with the dead man all night and eat meat and drink palm wine and banana beer. Later that day, the next day, you understand me, the king come with the chiefs of the other villages to help him side the case. So the chief of our village, he went out a short way to meet the king. Then he put down and kill cows and goats. It too late that day to hold a trial, you understand me? So they decided to hold it next day. So they did. The king, he takes a special seat they bring for him, and the chiefs from the other towns, they sit on the stool of rank in different places around the square. The dead man is laying on the ground in the center where everybody see him. The man that kill him he tied where folks can see him too. Therefore they try the man. They ask the man why he kill this other one. He say the man worked juju against him, so his child died, and his cows they stay sick all the time. The king say, if this man worked juju against you, why don't you tell the chief and the headman of the village? Why don't you tell the king? Don't you know we got a law for the people that work juju? You ain't supposed to kill the man. So all they talk and all the chiefs sitting round, they asking him questions too. In Afiki, the law is the law, and no man can make out he crazy like here and get excuse from the law. If you kill anybody, you go and die too. They go and kill you. So the king say, I hear the evidence, but this man got no case to kill that other one, therefore he must die. The man stand there, he don't cry, he don't talk, he just look straight at the king. Then all the chiefs getty round the king and they talky while nobody know what they say about them. Then all the chiefs they go back and they take their seats. Then the drums begin to play. The big drum, katakumba, the drum that speaks like a man, it begins to talk. And the man what is in Sibidi, he began to dance. They lead the murderer out into the center of the square. The Nsidibi dance gesture. And as he danced, he watched the eye of the king and the eye of all the chiefs. One man will give him the sign. Nobody know which one will give him the sign. They sighed that when they was whispering together. Therefore the executioner danced until he get the sign of the hand. Then he danced up to the murderer and touched his breast with the point of the machete. He danced away again, and the next time he touched the man's neck with the knife. The third time that he touched the man, other man rushed out and seized the murderer and take the palm cord and stretch him face to face upon the dead man and tie him tight so he can't move himself. When the executioner touched the murderer with his knife, that is a sign that he is dead already. So they wrap the cord around his neck and around the neck of the dead man. They wrap the cord around his body and around the body of the dead man. They wrap his arm and the dead man's arm with the same cord. His leg is wrapped as one with the leg of the dead man he done killed. So they leave him there. His nose is tied to the nose of the dead man. His lips touch the lips of the corpse. They leave him. The king and the chief talk palaver about other things while they watch the struggles of the murderer. Sometimes if he be a strong man and the person he killed be little, he manage to get up and go little away with the body, but if the corpse be heavy, he lay right there till he die. If he cry for water, nobody pay no attention to him because he's dead since the machete first touched him. So they say, how can a dead man want water? If he cry to be cut loose, nobody pay attention to him. They say, how can a dead man want to be cut loose? The other dead man don't cry. How come this man cry? So they leave him there. But people watch until he die too. How long it take? Sometime he die next day, sometime 2 or 3 days. He don't live long. People can stand the smell of the horse, the cow, and other beast, but no man can stand the smell in his nostrils of a rotten man. That was the end of chapter 2. Thanks for watching.